in the Flatiron District, and I'm about a block and a half from Broadway. Now, we all know that the pandemic has been devastating for the performing arts in the city and all around the country, but it's so encouraging to see how some great creative communities are facing that challenge head on. The venue is still spectacular, but the way you enjoy that venue has changed. Adam Phillipson is the CEO of the Count Basie Center. And Adam, we're technically standing on about 400 seats, right?
Yeah, that's right. You're right on our rows. Rather than removing all the seats, we just put a deck and covered it up.
And this venue was the inspiration for that venue, right?
Yeah, so this is our new venue, the Vogel. And once we figured out how to make it work with CDC guidelines and seats, then we decided to replicate over there. We felt back in March, as a team and an organization, we said how we respond to the next 6 months is going to be the story that we tell for the next 6 years. We know that this is going to be part of the social, emotional, psychological healing of our community. People need to experience the arts. They need to be together.
More than surviving, the Basie Center is thriving. So, Adam, you just keep growing. We're leaving 1926, and this is 2020.
Here you are. This is the new Basie. This is really what we needed to do to make the experience when you come to the historic theater that much more enjoyable.
This was all outside, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, you were in an outdoor patio, and then we decided to cover this area. We've got new bathrooms, we've got an elevator, and we can really accommodate the audience that we develop.
And this was supposed to open during the pandemic, right?
Our plan was to be ready and open, and then the world shut down. We're making people feel alive. We're making people feel like life is coming back to normal now. Maybe there's a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel.
And that light at the end of the tunnel is a stage light. Hey-oh.
Let's hope so, man, yeah.
Boy, it was such a treat to spend some time with Adam. And, you know, I always called it the Count Basie Theater, but he said, no, it's the Count Basie Center because, in essence, they now have 2 theaters. It's a whole complex or center, and they also have, you know, the full education center there too. And during the height of the pandemic, Cindy, their classes actually spiked. There were so many people interested in making music, and now so many people are happy to hear that music and the great comedy shows. So it is just a light at the end of the tunnel. Just one example of overcoming and working through. What a venue. Cindy, back to you.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that light, John. We appreciate it.